waltz in here and tell me Hal's reserved sell from me without giving me some details.
You know that I can't divulge a conversation that I've had with my lieutenant. The best advice I can give you, Craig, is just keep your nose clean, please. Don't so much as even park in the wrong spot, or Hal's going to nail you.
For what?
For what? I can't... Let's just hope that Hal can get over all the little things that you've done to press his buttons.
I don't know what pushes Hal's buttons. Margo, I'm a businessman, not a psychologist.
You know, Craig, I think that you're just a little bit of both. So, given your great understanding of the human psyche, while you're avoiding legal problems, could you please help me deal with Katie?
Deal with her how?
Well, Mama's coming for the holiday. She's going to stay at our house. Could you bring Katie over, and then maybe between the three of us, we could talk her out of this ridiculous marriage?
And what makes you think that she'll accept my invitation to this little family gathering any sooner than she would yours?
Because you have a very convincing way about you, Craig.
Go, please.
Craig, it's Katie.
Wait.
You're in there.
Come on, this is your opportunity. Come on, you have ways to persuade people. Would you please just try, help me, help her out of this stupid marriage, please? Yes.
I wish I may. I wish I might.
Really, you shouldn't get too close. Follow me. I'm sorry, I just don't know who could be watching us. We shouldn't sit too close.
Do you think it's safe?
Yeah, for now.
I miss you. There's so much that I want to say, but I don't want to risk the INS catching you.
Look, I tried to make sure I wasn't being followed. But even if I have been, they can't bust us just because we happen to run into each other in a public place, can they?
We didn't just happen to run into each other, did we?
No. I've been following you ever since the toy store. I had to talk to you alone.
It's great just to hear your voice.
I know. Believe me, I know. I've tried. I haven't been able to reach you since
The wedding from hell. I wanted to call you that night, but I kept hearing Hollowell and his threats, and I thought it would be best if I didn't call. I pressured you into that marriage, and I don't know if I should have done that. I didn't realize you'd be married to Katie for 2 years.
No. It's now 1 year and 51 weeks. Do you want me to bore you with a number of days, hours, and minutes? Really, I'm celebrating and counting down every second that passes. Because it means that I'm closer to being with you. And when you smile like that, you know, I think I can almost make it.
Oh, I haven't had much to smile about lately. Watching you leave with Katie as her husband.
You shouldn't have had to have seen that, and I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh, please, don't be. It can't be any easier for you.
Really, I want to believe in what's best. I want to keep what's possible for you and me foremost in my mind. Look, I have to warn you. I think this situation is going to get worse before it gets any better.
What's she doing here?
I'm leaving. I've got a big shopping list and a little sister who deserves something special for Christmas. So, am I going to see you over the holidays, huh?
Not if I see you first. It was a joke, Margo.
Oh, Katie. I'll see you later. Remember what I said?
Yeah.
She is such a pathetic liar.
Unlike you.
So, what were you guys really talking about?
We were deciding what size lump of coal to get you for your Christmas stocking.
That's funny, Craig.
What do you want, Katie?
Want? Huh. Can't I come visit my brother without wanting? All right, fine, I'm lying. I do need your help. I need a little favor, and you're the only one who can help me.
Oh, don't tell me there's a little trouble in marital paradise.
Of course. Margo opened her big mouth, I see. Think she could just stifle herself for just once so that I could tell you about my own marriage.
Well, given the brevity of your engagement, I will forgive you for neglecting to invite me.
I'm sorry, Craig. It did happen really fast. But it was nice. It was. The real thing.
Well, I understand Simon Fraser gets a real green card out of this, but what do you get besides the short end of a stick?
Is everything about business with you?
Yes.
Well, some of us aren't as cold and calculating as you are.
No, some are more so.
I knew this was a mistake. I'm out of here.
Kate, wait.
Wait for what? So you can rub it in how little you think of me, how you think I made the biggest mistake of my life?
No. Look, if you need my help, you need my help. All right? I know how hard this was for you to come up here after all that went on. I know how tough it is for you to admit that you have a bad marriage, but I will call my lawyer, and I will have him draw up some annulment papers, and we'll get you out of this mess.
Annulment papers? I don't want out of my marriage. I want a honeymoon.
She says that a honeymoon, so to speak, may have some practical benefits.
Besides the usual ones?
So if you're talking about sex, you know that's completely out of the question, okay?
Good.
So does Katie.
Mm-hmm.
She says that a trip may be a good way to avoid surprise visits from the INS. We don't even know each other. We would flunk any test after the first question. A trip, maybe a chance to learn some basic information about each other. You know, mother's maiden name, each other's shoe sizes. Look, at least then I wouldn't be arrested when I didn't know what her favorite food is.
Shark. Look, any benefits that you could get from this trip would be incidental, but Katie looks out for Katie. If she wants a honeymoon, she's got selfish reasons.
That may be right, but I think you and I can get something out of this as well.
What?
Time together. Look, if Katie and I use this trip wisely and pass any of the tests that the INS give us, then they'll back off.
I don't think they're going to back off with one simple Q&A.
Look, seeing Katie and I really know each other has to take some of the pressure off, which will give you and me some more breathing space. Okay? So we can spend some time together without looking over our shoulders the whole time. Lily, I can't wait another year and 51 weeks to be with you.
How do you do that? How do you make a bad situation bearable? All right, I see Katie's point. I do. Okay, I do. But don't ask me to trust her because I don't.
Okay, I won't. But you have to trust me, all right? I can handle Katie.
Is this honeymoon a done deal? You sound like you have your bags
No,
packed.
look, I haven't given her an answer yet. Lily, this trip makes sense to me, okay? It could help us with the INS. But none of that matters if you're not comfortable with it. If you don't want me to go, I won't. It's up to you.
I'm gonna get her exactly what she wants.
A honeymoon? How long are you going to let this guy take advantage of you?
He's not taking advantage of me.
No.
It's not Simon you should be worried about, Craig. It's those stupid INS guys. You know, I'm going to go to jail if I don't prove that this marriage is legit. And the only way for us to do that is to have a legit honeymoon. Please help me get these INS guys off our backs.
I'm not a miracle worker, Katie. I'm just a country businessman.
I know that. But you're a rich country businessman. Just a little money will help out. $5,000 maybe for a nice getaway to the tropics. Call it a wedding present.
All right. I'll give you a wedding present.
Really? Thank you.
No, don't get carried away now.
Oh, of course. There's a catch. There's always a catch with you.
Just a simple request. Agree and I will give you $1,000.
$1,000? I asked you for... Okay, fine. What do I have to do?
Nothing. Really? Just show up at Tom and Margo's with your husband for a pre-holiday dinner.
Endure Margo for a couple hours. That's it? What else?
Nothing else. Oh, there will be a surprise guest.
Of course, I should have known. Who is it, an INS agent dressed as Sandy?
No. Mama.
Katie and I aren't going anywhere unless you give us the word. And it will not be to some island paradise. It'll be somewhere cold. Very, very cold.
Very cold.
Lots of snow.
Lots of snow. We're sitting here, we're talking about what to do about Katie and honeymoons, and there's so much that I want to tell you.
So tell me. Tell me everything. Talk to me.
Rose came to see me.
Really?
Yeah.
What does she want? Rub more salt into the
No,
wounds?
no. I thought she'd want to fight or gloat, but no, she apologized to me. She put herself in my shoes and saw how much pain she caused me. I haven't seen that human side of her since Atlantic City.
So what'd you do? Accept her apology?
Yeah. I guess I did.
Wow. That is amazingly generous.
We're not best friends. Not by a long shot, but it's a start. It just made me think about so many things, you know. Rose changed parts of my life, but I've changed. That wild and reckless side that you said I used to hide, I can't hide it anymore. Like at the courthouse when I forced you to marry Katie, I saw that I was going to lose you, and in my gut I said, do whatever it takes. And I did.
And I'm glad you did.
So you say that I'm generous for accepting Rose's apology? I wasn't. I was just being who I am now, who I really am. You won't even believe this. I practically gave Rose permission to go after Holden.
You did?
Yes, I did. So I put so much on the line. My children, my husband, my relationship with my mother.
It's unbelievable, Lily. And it means something.
Yes, it does. It means that I love you very much. Look, they can stop us from holding each other, but they can't stop us from loving each other, okay? So, if you have to go on even with something that's called a honeymoon with Katie, that's fine. Even though it makes me kind of sick.
Look, it's not real. Only you and I are real.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm strong. I am. I'm strong now. Our love. That will see me through this. So go on your honeymoon with Katie.
Look, are you sure? Lily, are you completely sure? Look, I promise you when this is over, I will spend the rest of my life making it up to you. I will pay you back for every moment of suffering that you have had to endure on account of me.
Okay. It's my turn to look on the bright side now.
Okay. What's that?
Well, I didn't know how I was going to make it through the holidays, knowing that you were here and I couldn't hold you, and touch you. But now you won't be here. You'll be miles away. So I'll just imagine you coming home, and that will give me something to look forward to.
Close your eyes. Imagine that we are so close that we can feel each other's hearts beating. Imagine that I'm kissing you and holding you, and you know that I will never let you go. This won't be forever.
I know. I know.
I should go. You know that I don't want to.
I know.
Why is Mama coming all this way after all this time?
Well, what do you think? That's what the holidays are all about, Katie. The reuniting of families, the kindling of holiday spirit, you know.
All right, who are you and what have you done with my brother?
Well, I have some things to make up where Mom is concerned. I've been kind of out of touch. $1,000 isn't too much to ask to give her a Christmas with everything she wants.
No, you mean it's worth $1,000 to you to see me squirm.
What, you have a better offer? Christmas in the garage? At least at Margo's, you'll get a meal that won't smell like antifreeze.
No, Craig, I'm not going to do it.
What? Katie, what do you have to lose? Are you embarrassed about your new husband?
Simon? Hardly.
Don't you want to introduce him into the family?
This family? Yeah, that's like introducing Bambi to the hunting lodge.
$1,000, Katie. I can hear the tropics calling now, the refreshing splash of a Mai Tai over rock.
All right, fine. Simon and I will be there. Pay up.
Not until you get your cute little derriere over to Tom and Margo's with Mr. Peretti and a smile.
Fine. When we get there, I better find $1,000 in my stocking. Oh, and P.S. I'm still broke, so don't expect any presents in return, huh?
This bracelet would look awful on you. Your wrists are too big.
That's funny. I wasn't getting it for myself.
Hey! Simon, look, I decorated. This place looks so dreary without any stockings or anything. I mean, it's no Marshall Field's window, but at least it looks a little bit more like holidays.
It looks great. Hey, I thought you were going to look for a job today.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of luck with that. The only thing people are hiring for are part-time sales clerks, and I need something a lot better than that. But it's not like I haven't been busy. I mean, it took me half the day to decorate this place, and then I attended to another bit of business.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, it's something very important, and it's very good news.
What did you do, Katie?
Look, I know you weren't very big on the idea at the beginning, but it's only because we didn't have a lot of money.
What did you do?
I got my big brother Craig to spring for a honeymoon. $1,000 worth. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Yeah, actually it is.
Wow, so you're okay with it?
Yeah, I am. Actually, I've been thinking. I think a trip is a good way for us to cram for any upcoming INS tests. And we do need to know a lot more about each other.
Wow, I mean, I can't believe you're being so good about this.
And I can't believe that your family would spring for a trip. I mean, they must think I'm the devil incarnate for getting you into this marriage.
Well, it's not exactly a gift. I mean, it is a gift, but, well, no $1,000 honeymoon comes without one little string attached.
All right, out with it, Katie.
We have to spend Christmas with my family?
No way, Katie. Absolutely no way. The only thing your family wants to do is hang me from the Christmas tree.
Come on, Simon. This is the only way we're going to be able to afford to go away. We have to do this. If you're worried about being grilled, it's nothing compared to the grilling that we're going to get from the INS. Which, by the way, Agent Hallowell left a little message on our machine. He would like to set up an appointment to interrogate us. You know that if we don't have the right answers that he is looking for, it is off to Australia for you and to the county prison for me.
All right, fine. Okay, you made your point, but only one very quick and brief visit. That's it.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Katie.
Mistletoe. Okay, anyway, I have been researching all kinds of honeymoon destinations, you know, airfare, resorts, and if you hunt really hard, you can find some really good deals, which means lots more money for the extras. Lunch by the pool, drinks with the little umbrellas in them. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Merry Christmas, baby. This is going to be the best one yet.